Hello and welcome back to YT News. Today we have something very special for you guys. After many hours of research and development and many nights of crying myself to sleep, we have brought you the definitive list of the best games of all time. But before we get into that, there are lots of characters out there and it's just difficult to fit them all into 10. So many people may be disappointed, and if you are, screw you. I've spent many sleepless nights, okay? I have not slept since February 2003. Leave me alone. So before you start shouting at us in the comments section, oh no, why did you not include Lara Croft? Oh no, why did you not? No, please, I'm begging you. This list will rank the best characters by quality of their performance, not how long they've been around or how iconic they are. So I apologize from the bottom of my heart. You know, Mario fans and Pac-Man fans, I bet you're crying in the corner right now saying, why did Mario not get picked in the top 10? But before we actually jump into the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel to show some support. We really appreciate every one of our viewers. And just a disclaimer right now, right, before you start shouting at us again, there are some heavy spoilers for some games that have come out in the last couple of years on this list, and that's as much as I can say without giving anything away. So yeah, don't cry again. Kickstarting at number 10 is Captain Price, the main character of both Call of Duty Modern Warfare Trilogy as well as the 2019 edition. Now, while Call of Duty probably isn't the first series that springs to your mind when you think about a well thought out story, they absolutely nailed this character, because Captain John Price of Bravo 6 is an epitome of a guy that gets shit done. Sneaking in at number 9, we got Master Chief, the long-running protagonist of the Halo series. He is credited with largely reinventing the first-person shooter genre. He is also the ideal fearless leader, although not exactly an emotional guy. He exemplifies traits that you would want in a hero, including bravery, leadership, and determination. And then moonwalking at number 8, we got one of the oldest surviving video game protagonists going around. Tomb Raider Lara Croft has made her debut back in 1996, and 12 editions later, she's still better than ever in the 2018 Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Her modern games are where she is at her best, with actress Camelia Luddington really shows her emotional side and exploring her motivation to carry on her father's legacy. And then dancing at number 7 is none other than God of War himself, Kratos. In his first 3 appearances, he was the definition of badassery. If that's a word. Yeah, that's a word. I created it, shut up. And in his latest outing, there is no difference. Although we do get to see a softer side of him at sometimes, as he's joined by his son Atreus. He fought and killed gods including Poseidon, Hercules, Hades, and even Zeus himself. You really can't get much cooler than that. Oh, and what's that? Uncharted fans crying, I hear? Well, not anymore, since Nathan Drake is at number 6 in our list, baby. It's hard not to love the modern day Indiana Jones with his oh so casual approach to seemingly ridiculous situations. That's not to say that he doesn't have a serious side, as Uncharted 4 showed us a more mature and self-aware Nathan that gives us a character of a good balance, really. And we're going into the top 5, started by John Marston, the gunslinging main character from Red Dead Redemption. His past just keeps catching up to him as the government agents held his wife and son ransom and forced him to hunt down members of his old gang. Not many characters have fought harder for their family as John Marston did, and it was a cruel twist of fate, and when he was finally reunited with his family, okay, spoiler alert, he gets gunned down by the government agents while letting them escape. Coming in at number 4 is the master assassin himself. I'm gonna struggle to say this, man. Ezio Audito di Firenze. Yeah, whatever that said. The Assassin's Creed series followed him for 3 games, finding him as a brash young assassin in AC2, and after his family was executed in Brotherhood, we watched his journey in the savior of the Assassin's Creed as well as the world, and then to his eventual death at 65 years old, after retiring and living with his second wife and 2 children. He is one of the only characters that we had pleasure watching the full story, with a native brash young man to an old and wise mentor. On the bottom step of the podium is Joel from Last of Us 2. 20 years after losing his daughter to an outbreak of a zombie apocalypse, he has nothing to live for until he finds surrogated daughter Ellie, one of the greatest father and daughter relationship in any form of media. You can see her giving him an entire new lease on life, and he will stop at nothing to protect her, including making one of the most morally ambiguous decisions in gaming history. For those who've played Last of Us 2, we won't talk about that scene because, well, we like him too much to mention it, man. He didn't deserve that, man. Second place goes to Geralt of Rivia, the White Wolf. Across 3 games, he has become a fan of the favourite due to his gruff attitude, stealing demeanor, as well as some well-placed wise cracks. He is the ultimate monster hunter, and the fact that the players can have so much influence on his behavior through dialogue options and still make him seem absolutely genuine and fleshed out a character in the testament to the writing, and he acts as a perfect father figure for Ciri. There is nothing he won't do to ensure her safety. Just don't get him started on the damn portals. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. The best video game protagonist of all time is Arthur Morgan, star of Rockstar's cowboy epic Red Dead Redemption 2. And I know that's 2 Red Dead Redemption characters in the top 5, but I don't care, he's good. Shut up, again. After spending a lifetime on the run from the law, we only get to see the last couple of months of his life. And after being diagnosed with a deadly illness, he spends the remaining days trying to make up for all the bad things he's done, giving the final days so that a young family has a chance to get free for a long life in crime. But he's not your conventional hero, not even an anti-hero. He's just a man battling the good and evil inside of him. And it's an absolute treat for the player to experience him slowly winning as he accepts that he is in his final days. The writing is superb, and the voice acting by Roger Clark is as good as you'll ever see in any video game. No, more than that, in a Hollywood movie actually. And at the game's climax, when you watch him slowly die while watching the sunset, it's hard not to be moved. And there you have it, that's the list. If you enjoyed, make sure to let us know down in the comments below. Smash that like button if you agreed with the list we've supplied. If you didn't, don't dislike it, just tell us in the comment, man. Don't be such a party pooper. You can subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you can be the first to access our latest video, bringing you the latest in YT news from all over the internet. And from me, this is, cheerio, I guess.